Hello, good people, and welcome to another episode of Street Vibes. Remember, this is a show where we value your opinions and we say that what you have to say is very important to the growth and development of this country. So today we are talking about the youth and leadership, particularly in the political field. And our question today is: are the youths ready to take up in the political field? If not, what are their reasons? And do they have what it really takes for them to be in that field? And if not, what are their reasons? And again, do they have mentors in the field who will help them grow? Particularly now that those that are in positions, who are the mentors to these young people who are ready to be the next leaders of our country? I am your host, Mercy Jepkoech, and ride along with me as we go get some of the opinions of our people in the streets. Hello, hi.
Hi too.
How are you? Kindly tell us who you are and what do you do?
Okay, I am Irene. I am a business person. I do sell lightings for houses, hotels, and let's say big companies. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I do for a living.
Yeah. So first of all, for our questions today, do you believe that youths are able, and do they have what it takes for them to be in the political leadership?
According to me, I could say yes. I think leaders. I think in the leadership, especially in the political side, the youth have everything that it takes. We are young. Like we've not been in so much things that will take us away from. Let me use a word like damu yetu bado ni changa, so we're still strong, and I think we can do so much in the political side. Yes.
Okay. And according to you now in the political field, do you think that there are enough mentors for them to grow, for them to look up to in this political field?
As for my part, in Kenya, I would say no. I think according to just how you look at things, how things are happening, the leaders that are there, they're not so much into mentoring young leaders. They're not so much into mentoring other people in the leadership. They're so much into themselves, so much into benefiting their own selves, not looking at tomorrow. They're just looking at where we are today. So they're just based on today. I would say that, especially in our country, we don't have mentors for the youth. Yes.
There is a saying that that old people are wise, and that most of them have to be in those positions. Do you believe in that?
I think that saying should be changed. Also, young people, they have ideas. They can do exploits. Whoever says that only old people can do, what if that old person, for example, let's say our president is an old person and the deputy is a young person. Do you want to tell me if the president dies today, the deputy will do nothing? I'm sure he or she will do exploits and so much and so much. So let us stop saying that only the old leaders, only the old people can do great things. I'm so much into young people. I think they can also do so much and far much better than the old people are doing today in the leadership.
And do you think that there are many youths in the positions of leadership here in Kenya?
Not really. When you look at the setup of the leadership, especially the political, not really. Most positions are taken by the old people, and you find that the young people who are there, they're very few, and they don't have a voice. Only those who have the voice are the old leaders. I could say they're not many. The young people are not many in the political department, yes.
Okay. And what do you think is their main discouragement? And what do you think is their main discouragement of them not in the positions?
I think the main discouragement that is there, there is no change. There is no change that is occurring in Kenya's politics. There is no change. So, and most of the young people need change. Yeah. They need change. There is a lot that is happening. A lot like, which word can I use here? A lot like corruption, the bad things are a lot that are happening there. So, and leaders and young people are so much into change. So I think that because there is no change, that is what is discouraging them from.
Yeah, so you have said that you really believe in the youths, and you have said that you believe that they have what it takes for them to be in those positions. So what can you tell those youths out there that are not ready to take up their positions and they have what it takes for them to be in those positions? What can you tell those youths?
Okay, to my fellow young people out there, if you have all it takes, please stand up. Take up your ground and just go. I think our country is in an era where we just need that change. And truly we cannot go without you. It can't work out if you don't go out and speak yourself out. It can't work out if you don't go out there and say this is what should be done and this is what should not be done. So please, if you feel that you have all the leadership, skills, everything that it takes, please just stand up, go out there, and you can save our country from all these things and ill things that are happening. Yeah. Yes, don't fear. Just stand up and go and do your thing. Yes. Yeah. That's all I can say.
And lastly, to the government, I know there are so many developments that can be, expanded for them to contain youths in the leadership, in the political field. What do you have to tell the government of Kenya?
I think there's still good leaders in our country. We are living in a country where we're being told of promises, every day it's promises, but not being fulfilled. If you're a leader there and truly you are a promise keeper, if the project you've started, please just finish them. And for those who are draining our country down as leaders, you're dragging us behind. If you're a leader out there and you're not doing what is right, just know you're draining our country, you're pulling us behind in development. Please, maybe just do the right thing and to make sure our country is going forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Okay, so hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, kabisa.
Okay, kindly tell us your name and what you do.
I'm Joseph Kamau and I operate a barber shop at Resma Plaza. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first of all, do you believe that the youths have what it takes for them to be in the political field in this country?
I guess they have potential, but so far the ones that we have seen, nothing yet. We have not seen nothing. As in, we have seen people who have potential and they used hiyo nini ya kusema ni youths to enter into parliament or into leadership. But the moment they get there, they are swallowed by the big boys. I don't know if it's because of money, or maybe they don't have enough money, but as soon as they get into parliament, they just disappear, and they are absorbed into the big boys.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, and in our current government, do you believe that there are enough mentors for the youths, for those who are rising up to take those positions? Do you believe that there are people in those positions that these youths can look up to?
Mm-hmm. I guess the mentors that are available, they are only available at some expense. Maybe if you are a sycophant, if you become their sycophants, then they are ready to mentor you and to bring you up and all that. But it's hard. Maybe it's because of maybe I've not been exposed to all those big leaders, but I guess the ones that we have seen, it's either you become a sycophant to the big boys, and then now it's when now you can be what's the word again? You can be mentored. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you believe there are enough mentors or not really?
It depends on what you're looking for, but I don't know. I don't know, but I feel it's hard to tell because most of our leaders, it's hard to know their intention. their real intention, because most of them, they are doing it because of their own tamas and for leadership and all that. But those who are genuine, I guess maybe they are there, but I've not yet seen one. Yeah.
Okay. Now in our government, do you think there are enough youth leaders compared to those that are older adults?
I don't think there are enough leaders. We should have more leaders, because I believe the stats say that the youths are like 68% or 70% of our population. But when it comes to leadership, it's the other way around. The older guys are the bigger percentage. And for me, I see it's the issue of money. Those who have money, they can control the younger people. And I see that, so I see them doing that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what do you think that the youths can bring more to the government that isn't right there? Because you have said that you think that the youths have what it takes. What is that they do have?
I believe the youths are familiar with the current circumstances and struggles that their fellow youth face. So what I would expect from them is when they get into leadership, they should try and address those issues. That is the biggest thing I would expect from them. They should go up there and try and represent those issues, the struggles that the young people face, and all that, and make sure that there are policies that are coming up to try and help the youth in getting jobs, starting businesses, and all that. But what was the question again?
What it takes for the youths, what they do have different from, the old men.
Yeah, I guess that is what should be differentiating them from the other people. But so far, I guess they have failed us. When they get there, I don't know what happens, but sooner or later they are consumed and they are absorbed into the normal. What are they called? Into the normal factions, as in this guy, people who follow this guy and this guy, and the big leaders. Yeah.
Okay. What do you say, in your opinion, it is the main discouragement of the youth not, grabbing those positions in the government? Because we believe that youth are vibrant, they are enthusiastic, they are energetic and they are capable, but now they are not there. What is their biggest discouragement?
I think the biggest discouragement is belief. If those who have gone before them could have given us a good picture of what youth leadership could do, then I guess the rest of us could believe them. But since those who have gone before them, they go and they forget what they were told, and the campaign is that they used to get there, I guess it's the belief. People are really ready to support the youth go into leadership. It is not so much about the money. If they could go there and hold their integrity, and we can see that there are people who stand by what they say, they stand by their word, I guess people will believe in them and they will vote them in. But I guess what is lacking right now is the belief. Yeah.
Maybe there's a youth outside there who really wants to take that position of youth leadership, to get into politics, and they are really afraid, or they think that they don't have what it takes. What is your advice to them?
I guess they should just believe in themselves, have integrity, and just believe in themselves, sell out their manifesto, their ideas to people, and I guess if it is their time, people, we have seen examples. I can give you examples of some MPs who are voted in while they never even had a campaign track. They just walked and campaigned door to door, and they were voted in. But where do you find them right now? Do you even see them? Do you even hear their voices? I guess it is just belief. People are ready to vote in the youth, but they should give us that thing that separates them from the other people. And I guess the bar has been set too low by those who have gone before them. Because if you could have examples of, I don't want to mention names, but we have seen MPs the young MPs who we thought that when they get into parliament, they're going to be vibrant. They're going to represent the issues of the youth, but we don't hear them anymore. We only hear them into the big camps, the two big camps, and they have a lot of work to do. Naweza sema wako na kibarua to convince us that they are going to be different from the others. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and it's the same message to our government, maybe in particular to the youths rising up. And, what will you tell the government? How will they fill that void of them having not enough youths in their positions?
I guess there was a time that the president told us that anytime he puts a youth in a big position, they go there for their stomachs. They go there to corrupt and to do all that and to steal. And he was discouraged, and that is why he was bringing in some old people, the retired guys. Okay, that was not right according to me, but I feel like we should prove ourselves. We should prove ourselves with our integrity, because these positions are ours to take. But we should also prove ourselves that we are people who stand by our word. We are people of integrity, and we can be able to be trusted. We can be trusted. I guess if we can prove that, then these positions are going to be so easy for us to take. Yeah, even the presidency. We can have a young person taking the presidency. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you very much, Kamal.
Thank you too. Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm good. Can you tell us who you are and what you do?
I'm Ian Mwangi. I'm a student at Mount Kenya University doing journalism and mass communication. Yes.
Okay, so Ian, you're Ian?
Yes.
Okay, Ian. Yeah, so do you believe that the youth have what it takes for them to be in the political field?
Yes, I do. Because when you're a young person, you always have ambition. You have a strong desire to be the best of who you are, so that later on in life you'll make a difference in this world. Either way. Yep. So I believe we have what it takes to be a better generation for our crooked Kenya right now.
Okay. And you right now, do you believe that you can take up a position in the government? Do you believe that you have the characteristics of a leader?
Personally, me or the average Kenyan?
Personally, you.
Personally, me?
Yeah.
Not really, because as I say, this is a crooked Kenya, so full of corruption. Getting to the political world, for me, it will be kind of difficult, because of course I'm inexperienced, and just difficult for a young person right now to pursue his dreams in the political world here in Kenya, because there's so much corruption, so much so-called connections. Yep. So. Okay. Yep.
Okay. And in the government right now, in our current leadership, do you believe that there are enough mentors for the youth who desire to hold those positions? Do you believe that there are enough mentors for them to look up to?
I believe there are enough mentors, but the challenge comes in where you have to find the right mentors. People live in kwa Kiswahili tunasema ngozi ya chui ama. Yeah, so there are a lot of people here in Kenya who live hypocritical lives. So the challenge will be finding the right mentors. But I believe there are enough mentors for us out there. They're just hidden somewhere. Yep.
Okay. And in our current government, do you believe that there are enough youths? Do you believe that there is a balance for, the old and the young?
Absolutely nope. Nope.
Oh.
Because when you look at the government right now, when you look at parliament, how many under 30s are there in the parliament? I only know of one. Is he from Meru?
Oh, yeah.
I don't really know, but nope.
And okay, what do you think is their biggest discouragement?
Our biggest discouragement. For me personally, it would be just the corruption. We are like last year, as per last year, we were the third most corrupt country in the world, Kenya. And we're here trying to create platforms for young people. I just don't see it happening. Projects that come and go, so still corruption. These big people sit over us. Yep.
You say that you believe that the youth, particularly you have what it takes for you to grab that position. What do you believe that the youth can do different from those that are in the current positions?
I think the youth should be enlightened in a different way. Should follow our intuition. Should not follow other people's way. Like 2017, when not being biased, but some people lost their lives in Nairobi Tao. Wakirusha mamawe, wakipigwa matia gas. Kwanza kulikuwa na kamtoto kadogo, sijui ni Kisumu mani wapi, penye kalikufa. And if you look at it, huyo politician, sijasema mtu yeah, the politicians will never come to your home. They will never come to your home. They'll never put food on your table. So what I think youth should do, they should just believe in themselves and follow their own intuition. Wasibebwe kama makondo. Yeah, that is what will make Kenya better. Yep. According to the youth. Yep.
And maybe there's a youth out there who really wants to take out that position. Anataka kusimama kama MCA, kama hata president, but he or she feels that, you know, he or she doesn't have what it takes, ama anaogopa nini. Unaweza penda kumadvise aje?
Believe in the fight. That's all I have to say. Just believe in the fight. Believe you can be the best of who you are, and just follow your dreams. And if you believe in God, trust Him.
Yep. And to the government, one last word.
Gava mkuwe serious bana. Mkuwe serious. Tupungue, to reduce hiyo namba ya corruption. Tutoke hapo number 3. Sasa hii sijui tuko namba ngapi, but number 3 ni mbaya sana.
Number
1. Number 1 tutakufa bana. Tushuke kitu kama number 200 out of kuna 250 countries in the world. Tufike hapo, and then Kenya itakuwa better. Sasa hii unaona vile uchumi iko manze. It was the pound 1 sterling pound was 20 shillings. No maana 20 bob ilitwanga pound. Sasa hii a pound is 132 shillings. Government, that's a rhetorical question. You can answer by yourself.
Thank you very much for your time here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and that's it for from the opinions of the residents of Nakuru. You have heard of the expectations. I've been your host, Mercy Jepkoech. Till next time, remember to tune in to Street Vibes every weekday from 11 a.m. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you.
Thank you.